Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. I know that you all remember the Walter Scott case. I talk about that case a lot on this channel. As you all know, this brother was stopped by the police in Charleston, South Carolina for a broken taillight or something frivolous like that. And while the police stopped this guy and they were checking his information, the brother decided to run from the police because he owed outstanding child support and he was concerned about being arrested. So he ran from the police. And as he was running away unarmed, not posing any kind of threat to the police at all, the police officer, Michael Slager, proceeded to open fire on this brother, shooting him in the back multiple times, killing this brother. And this police shooting was captured on videotape by a bystander, and the video was shared all over the world. And in a rare case, charges were actually brought against this police officer in the face of that evidence. And it's very important to note that before that video was released, this police officer, like so many other police officers that I've talked about here on YouTube, created a complete lie, told a completely false story about what actually happened, and the video revealed the truth. So here you had his brother Walter Scott, who was basically murdered by this police officer. And this case went to trial. I think it was last year that the case went to trial, and there was a mistrial. In the face of all that evidence, in the face of the video evidence showing that this officer blatantly murdered this brother Walter Scott, despite all that, you had a jury that did not convict this man. A jury that was not able to reach a verdict. And that, I can't understand that. There's no other rational explanation behind that other than racism. And we know what kind of place South Carolina is. It's a racist state. It is a state that until very recently, relatively recently, they flew the Confederate flag on the state grounds. That tells you the mindset of these people. They have that Confederate mentality. So I wasn't surprised, by the fact that they did not initially convict this guy. And today we have some good news. This man, this former police officer, Michael Slager, has agreed and he has pled guilty to violating Walter Scott's civil rights. And now he faces more than 20 years in jail. The prosecutor, instead of recommending that he have a life sentence, they have reached some kind of compromise where they're going to sentence him in accordance to the rules with respect to people who have been found guilty of second-degree murder. So that's the development in that case. And I just had to talk about this because this is very important news. And again, this is another reminder of how important body cameras are, how important videotaping is. Because if we were to rely on this police officer's word, if it was just his word against Walter Scott, there would have been no trial. There would have been no charges. This man would have walked. But the video made the difference. And that's why each and every one of us, if we see the police interacting with anyone, we should record it. If we have encounters with these police, we should record those encounters in a way that doesn't put our life in jeopardy. If you're stopped by the police in a car, as soon as those lights come flashing on, you should turn on your cell phone so that you can record your interaction with these police. If you have a mount on your car, inside of your car, just put your phone on that mount and press record so that you can document your interactions with these cops, because they cannot be trusted. And in most places, you have the right to record police as long as you stay at a safe distance and you're not interfering with what they're doing. You have a right to record them, and you should exercise that right, because we have to police the police. We have to monitor them, and we need to fight for laws requiring these police to wear body cameras, because these cameras often make the difference. Sometimes they don't make a difference, but it is better to have a camera than to be reliant upon the police officer's word. So those are my thoughts about this. I just had to share this situation with you all because this is a case that I have been following on my channel for quite some time. Please share your thoughts. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.